Model S and Model X price increases are here. Tesla is taking steps to improve service, and a data breach has occurred that affects Tesla and many other manufacturers. This is Tesla Tidbits episode number 426 for July 23rd, 2018. We lead off with news from Electrek that the base price of the Model S and Model X will be taking a trip north. But not all is bad news here. This isn't a price increase for the sake of increasing price. Features are coming with this. It would seem now that the premium upgrades package is no more, with all of these features now being standard on the vehicles. Those features include the bioweapon defense mode, premium audio, and Sub-Zero package, among others. The premium upgrade package previously was a $5,000 upgrade for Model S and a $6,000 upgrade for Model X. Now the base price of the car increases to compensate, but not quite at the same rate. The base price of Model S increases to $77,000, an increase of $2,500, and the Model X base price increases to $83,000, an increase of $3,500. So if you're hoping to save some coin by ordering one of the bigger vehicles without the premium upgrade package, this is unfortunate news for you. But if you were going to order the feature, you're going to get some considerable savings on the purchase. Sticking with Electrek, we've got a story about Tesla working to improve service. It's no secret that body repair time has been an issue with Tesla due to the ability of parts to reach the body shop, and recently there was concern out of Norway regarding times to get mechanical service. Tesla says now that it has implemented some changes to alleviate both issues. Among these are, quote, a new parts distribution center in California, which has tripled our fulfillment capacity for parts in North America and is helping to expedite the supply of parts to third-party body shops. We're in the process of opening a similar fulfillment center in Europe, which we expect to have the same impact, end quote. On top of this, Tesla reiterated Elon's recent statement that they'll be trialing opening their own body shops to handle light repair. We've already heard about the mobile program expanding, and now we get a small glimpse at how much. Quote, given the overwhelming success of our mobile service program, we are expanding the program from 25% coverage globally to 40% coverage globally by the end of the year, end quote. Lastly, they're going to flat out throw some manpower at the problem. Quote, we are aggressively hiring and expanding in markets where our customer satisfaction scores for service are below average. In Norway, for instance, we have already grown our service team by 30% compared to last year, and we're in the process of opening a large new service center in Oslo this year. Recent feedback from customers in Norway indicates that the improvements have already made a difference, end quote. Hopefully, the measures pay dividends and everyone's experience improves. Lastly, TechCrunch brings us the story where a security researcher discovered an issue with a company in Tesla's supply chain that has exposed not only information related to Tesla, but many other companies. Level 1 Robotics is the company in question suffering the data breach, and they potentially leaked data for GM, Ford, Chrysler, Toyota, and VW as well. The breach was suffered due to an unsecured rsync server available to the world, and IT security being the world where I spend my day job at, that's a rough one. Per TechCrunch, at least one company affected said that they don't believe any of their data was compromised, but the amount and types of data are quite sensitive. 157 gigabytes of data were available, and per the article, it was, quote, a treasure trove of 10 years of assembly line schematics, factory floor plans and layouts, robotic configurations and documentation, ID badge request forms, and VPN access request forms. The breach even included sensitive non-disclose agreements, including one from Tesla. Personal details of some Level 1 employees, including scans of driver's licenses and passports, and Level 1 business data, including invoices, contracts, and bank account details, end quote. The breach was discovered July 1st this year, with the security team reaching the company on the 9th. The vulnerability was resolved the next day. You can check out the links to the full stories in the show description. While you're doing that, please consider supporting the show financially through Patreon at patreon.com/Tesla Tidbits. Thanks as usual to the super patrons supporting the show at the $10 plus level. They are John Walthour, Drew Schuyler, John Waller, Mark and Sarah Thomas, Ryan Scarborough, Lee Sweet, William Henry Crew III, Dory and Steve Guberman, Bruno Quindici, Joey Boots, Ralph and Cheryl Waterhouse, Adam Raymer Brown, Megawatt Photovoltaic Development, Todd Sullivan, Robert Healy, Mitch Long, Zortec LED Canada, Morven Ogg, Blake Thompson, Raymond and Deborah Malkowitz, T Sportline, and Michael Pastroni. If you can't support with dollars, feel free to leave a positive review for the show instead. If you have feedback for me, as always, the best way to be heard is to tweet at Tesla Tidbits and use the hashtag AskTeslaTidbits if you'd like your question to be considered for the show. I'll see everyone back here again tomorrow. Until then, keep it charged and hit the road.